Hey guys, today we're going to practice adding and subtracting integers. And I know you're probably thinking, oh no, do we have to? Because I know you're thinking about all your integer pop quizzes. So hopefully this will be easy, but I'm just going to give you a little refresher reminder. So if we have an addition problem or subtraction problem with integers, let's say we have 4, let's say minus 3. Alright, so I know a lot of you are thinking, well, duh, that's easy, it's 1. Well, let's just practice it the way that you need to for your more difficult problems. So we're going to circle the number and everything in front of it. So we have 4 and we have negative 3 or minus 3. Remember, those are synonyms. So if I pull out my two-sided counters, I have 4 yellows, and I'm going to have 3 red. Then I have to take out my 0 pairs. So 1 yellow and red together make a 0 pair. So I take those away, and I'm left with 1 yellow. So that's going to equal, as you said, a positive 1. So that one was pretty easy. We had, let's do 2 minus 5. Okay, I'm going to circle my number and everything in front of it. So I have a positive 2, and then I have a negative 5. Remember, negative is red. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, can't hardly see it. There you go. Then I take out my 0 pairs. Gone, gone. I'm left with 3 red, which is the same as a negative 3. Sometimes your negative might be written first. You could have negative 3 plus 1. Circle your numbers and everything in front of them. There's negative 3 and positive 1. So when I build this, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 red and 1 yellow. I'm going to take out my 0 pairs, and I'm left with a negative 2 because I have 2 red. Well, you're not always going to have 0 pairs. So let's say we had a negative 1 minus 2. Circle your numbers and everything in front of them. So I have a negative 1 and a negative 2. So I need to build that. I'm going to have 1 red and then 2 reds. I don't have any yellow, so I cannot make a 0 pair. So I have 1, 2, 3 red. My answer is going to be negative 3. There you go. That way you can see that. Negative 3. The same thing can happen if I have 2 positives. So if I have 2 plus 3, I circle my numbers, everything in front of it. So if there's nothing in front of this 2, it's understood that it's positive. Then I have plus 3 or positive 3. So I have 1, 2 yellows, then I have 1, 2, 3 yellows. I do not have any 0 pairs. So I have 5 yellow, so I have positive 5. And you don't have to write that positive. Here's one that sometimes tricks us. Let's say we have 1 minus a negative 1. So we circle everything in front of it, the number. So we have a 1. Then here we have a negative and a minus together. If you can think back to that fabulous movie we watched with the opposite man, this means the opposite of negative 1. Well, the opposite of negative 1 is positive 1. So when I have 2 negatives like that, I can make that a positive. So I'm going to have 1, and then I have the opposite of a negative 1, which is a positive 1. So my answer is a positive 2. So let's say I have a negative 3 minus a negative 4. Okay, I'm going to circle my number and everything in front of it. So I have a negative 3. So I'm going to have 3 red. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to have the opposite of negative 4. Well, the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. So I like to make a dotted line to make that a plus sign. So the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. So I need 4 yellows. Well, I have some 0 pairs again, so I can take them out. So negative 3 minus negative 4, that's going to equal a positive 1. Alright guys, I really hope this helps. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm more than happy to help you. Bye guys.